If a girl is looking at you, do these three things and you'll be able to print phone numbers and dates on demand.
I gotta run. I don't want to keep you guys, but it'd be cool to get your Instagram.
Yeah, for sure.
And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you real life footage of exactly what I do step by step so that next time you make eye contact with your 10 out of 10 future wife, you won't have the excuse of, but I didn't know what to do. You'll always know exactly what to say and do. Step 1, look back at her. Yes, look back at her. It's very simple, but the most important piece to all of this, we've all been there before. You make eye contact with a beautiful girl and boom, it's like your body has been poisoned and you lose any ability to think or act rationally. You freeze up, you don't know what to say, and so like 99% of guys, you do absolutely nothing. The girl looks at you, makes eye contact, holds eye contact, maybe even smiles at you, and your first instinct is to look away like a scared little boy. Don't do this. Instead, move on to step 2. Hold eye contact until she looks away. Don't do the look away and then look back to see if she's still looking thing. That shows major weakness and lack of confidence. It's a major turnoff. It's something you need to train yourself out of. Pro tip, practice locking eyes with people you walk past on the street and in day-to-day life. You don't have to be aggressive about your eye contact either. It's quite the opposite. Just look at someone and don't break eye contact until they do. Or you can either look away and don't look back unless you have a reason to. What I used to do to practice is I would smile and nod and keep eye contact. Or you can smile, nod, and then look away. Basically, you want to train yourself to look when you want to look and look away when you don't want to look. You're training yourself to be intentional about how you control your attention and your eye contact. Think about how someone in authority looks around a room. They're not afraid to look around fully and without hesitation. Think about how a police officer walks through and looks around a room when they enter. They look wherever they'd like without any sense of hesitation or restriction. Eye contact with people you don't know can be uncomfortable, but by practicing it and feeling comfortable, it gives you a very real advantage and solid foundation of confidence to lean on when you go ahead and are ready to talk to the girl. Bonus tip, if it's a girl you're into, I recommend doing a smile and nod when you first catch her looking. This can be a way to gauge the girl's interest if you're scared to approach immediately. The smile and nod is not an excuse to not approach, it's only to communicate to her that you're normal and understand social cues. And from there, it's a lot more natural and acceptable when you walk up and start a conversation because you've already had a little bit of a nonverbal exchange. And if you're deathly afraid of rejection, number 1, stop being a pussy, but also number 2, if she smiles and nods back, that could more than likely be your invitation to go and approach her, and no, she's probably not going to hard reject you. Now, if you make eye contact with a girl and lock eyes more than twice, you can take that as your cue to approach her. A lot of people will just stare at each other from across the room all night and never have it go anywhere. Girls will almost never approach guys. Very rarely does this happen, so don't count on it. Honestly, if I make eye contact with a girl at all, it takes me 3 seconds to decide whether I'm interested or not, and if I want to pursue, and then boom, if I do, I'm already walking over ready to make the approach. Even if you're unsure if she's cute or she only looks kind of cute or you don't know if you'd be interested in her, just go up and approach her anyways. You'll get a great look at her and be able to tell immediately once you approach her if she seems like she'd be the right fit for you. Too many guys use the excuse of, oh, well, I'm not going to approach her, she's just not that cute. It's like, yeah, okay, bro, whatever you need to keep your ego intact. It's not because you were too scared and pussy to approach her. No, of course not at all. Bonus tip, you will without a doubt stand out more and have more girls looking at you and checking you out if you're the best dressed guy in the room. So if you're already into style and like putting in that extra effort, then it can win you some extra bonus points. I share outfit ideas on my Instagram regularly that will get you more positive attention from women. Step 3, execute the approach. Now for this step, I tell you what to do, but I'd rather show you instead.
Excuse me. Hi. I thought you were cute. I wanted to come meet
Thank
you.
you. Actually, I thought about it. I thought like that about you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually really funny.
Did you notice what happened there? Let's rewind for a second.
Actually, I thought about it. I thought like that about you.
She wanted me to approach her. She said she was interested in me too. She was thinking the exact same thing that I was. And this, my friends, is the magic of cold approach. Creating an opportunity out of thin air and being one of the few guys who's confident and ballsy enough to go out and make something happen. When a girl is looking at you, you'd be surprised how often that means she wants you to approach her. So why aren't you doing it more often? Oh, but I don't know what to say. Hi, I saw you. I wanted to come meet you. I'm Benjamin. That's all I said. It is literally that simple. In this case, I gave the girl a compliment too, which is not always necessary. If you're still overthinking what to say, just approach her. Don't overthink what to say. Literally anything is better than nothing. I'm human. I'm not Superman. The only difference between me and you is that I'm willing to take more chances than you are. And because I'm willing to take more chances and take more risks, I'm always going to gain more reward than the guy who's too afraid to put himself out there to begin with. If you do these 3 steps consistently, there's no reason you can't approach girls regularly and have conversations and interactions that lead you to dates and potential relationships regularly. Now, if you want to learn how to be magnetic around women the next time you make eye contact with her, then sign up for my free live class this week where I'm going to show you the full uncut interaction and breakdown of me approaching a literal model on the street during New York Fashion Week. And the best part, she was taller than me. So if you want to see the full breakdown in what I do step by step when a girl looks at me and learn my system for approaching and attracting any girl, anytime, any place, then sign up for the free live class I'm hosting. Have your questions ready because I'll be answering them live. Just click the link in the description and I'll see you there.